Now that we have CyberDuck installed, we can send and manipulate files on the server. So let's go back to CyberDuck. I saved it here. I clipped it on to the taskbar. And one thing that I found out really quick though is that if I go to Open Connection, it didn't remember the last thing that I did. So let's go through this once more and we can save it so that we don't have to input this information every time. But basically it's same information. F. Rodriguez, in your case your server name. This is eccwebops.com. Spell that correctly, webops.com. Port is still 21. Username is F. Rodriguez. And actually, I think I told it yes to save the password the last time, and it remembers me. And I'm going to click on Connect. So I get to see the same folders from up there. The one, once again, that's important is public HTML. We're connecting to a Linux server. So public HTML is the place to put stuff. I'll double click to go here. And just so that I don't have to go through this every time, I'm going to the bookmark menu, tell it to create a new bookmark, and the nickname for it will be, well, I'll just call it IMED2402. Name of this class. Everything else will be saved, and that is very much it. More options, I don't need them. I'll just close that in the hopes that the next time I go to bookmarks, IMED2402 will be here waiting for me. So let me double click on that again and I'm back into my public HTML. I already have an index.html file uploaded, so unless you're already taking another class at El Centro and you have an index.html, let's not do for this class an index.html. Instead, let's do a couple of things while we're here. I'm going to right click and tell it to create a new folder. It's going to be called WP. It's our WordPress folder. And inside of WP, I'm going to double click. I'm at the public HTML/WP. I'm going to go and create a new file, and it will be called index.html. So this is blank here. However, I can tell it to edit. I'm right clicking and telling it to edit with, and I have multiple things on this computer to edit with. In my case, it's going to be Notepad. I will have Notepad++ installed at some point and hopefully have a shortcut to it. If you're in a Mac, you'll probably have, I forget, there's a text edit. I'll click on Notepad and I'm going to do the simplest of web pages. I'm just going to say H1 and say IMED2402 / and that's a heading and then a paragraph, and then I'll say this is Francisco's page, period. Close the paragraph. I'm assuming that since you're taking intermediate web programming that you're familiar with HTML coding. So that's done. I'll close it, save it, and do believe yes, it's going to save it locally and then upload it. How about that? So I can now return to my browser, and since I have uploaded an index.html file into a WP folder, your web page, my web page, everybody's web page on this server is going to be eccwebops.com, and then it's going to be a tilde. It's the upper left, the most upper left key. It's just below the escape key on my keyboard, and the tilde key there, and then type in your username. And because we have uploaded this to WP, we want to go to /WP. This is the path we want to follow. eccwebops.com /tilde your username /WP, and press enter to accept, and here's my page. Now for this assignment, what you have to do is basically copy the URL and go to this assignment, and upon installing CyberDuck, upload the index.html file, and you will be done with the assignment. And then we'll move on to installing WordPress.